Dad, you're going to Toronto, to BC, or however you're going, be mindful of weather ahead. Keep your eyes peeled, try not to pull over the car, and you'll get there safely. Now, we have a song from Brent Carson, a lovely book.
Mom.
Oh, I
got here as soon as I could. How you holding up?
Oh, I'm fine. Fine. It's your father that you should be worried about. I should tell the nurses that you're here so that you can see him.
I came to see you, Mom. I know how upset you must be.
Well, of course I'm upset. Your father's clinging to life in there.
Anything I can get you? Some coffee?
No,
Have you eaten?
I'm not hungry. Jake, you really should tell the nurses that you're here so you can see him before it's too late.
I'm not here to see Dad.
Jake, your father's had a massive stroke. He could be dying in there.
I'm trying to be a good son to you, Mom. Why are you making this about my relationship with Dad?
Because this is about your father. That's why we're here.
I get that, but I don't want to see him.
Don't you think that's a little harsh?
Harsh? No. Growing up living in fear of your own father is harsh.
Oh.
Having a mother who stood by and watched her husband beat her child is harsh.
Jake, he did not beat you.
Mom, he grabbed me by the throat. He took a leather belt strap to my bare ass. He threw things at me from across the room.
He had a bad temper.
A bad temper? I have fucking PTSD from growing up in that house.
We'll talk about this later. Right now, you need to go in there and spend some time with him.
You are not listening to me. I don't want to see him. If you would rather I left, then I'll go.
Well, I certainly don't want you here if you're going to be mean to me.
Yeah, of course, I'm the bad guy now.
I don't understand why you don't want to see your own father when he's on his deathbed.
You don't know that that's his deathbed. You may come through this. He's pretty stubborn.
Yeah.
Sure I can't get you some coffee or a snack or something?
No, I'm fine. I couldn't keep anything down. I'm too nervous.
Why don't you go in and see him? I'll just wait out here for you.
I just can't bear to see the tubes coming out of him and the awful sound of those machines.
You mean you haven't been in to see him yet either?
Well, I tried, but I followed the nurse in there, but when I saw him there in his hospital bed looking so old and frail.
Mom, you should be in there holding his hand
I know. I just need a little time to get my courage up.
Well, you may not have much time.
I can't lose him, Jake. I spent 40 years of my life with him.
Yeah, well, you were too young when you got married, if you ask me.
Well, we both loved each other. Oh, when I saw him playing the saxophone for the first time, I was so impressed.
I hate the sound of a saxophone. I've been hearing it since I was in the womb.
You know, your father could have been a big-time jazz musician. You know that, right?
Yes, Mom. Dad never shut up about it. He talked about his glory days in the jazz scene constantly.
We had the chance to tour Europe, but that was the summer we decided to get married, so he didn't go. He married me instead and went into property management.
Well, he made the right choice. How could he leave a beautiful girl like you behind to go touring around some sleazy nightclubs in Germany and France?
And Hungary. Don't forget Hungary.
Hungary has a jazz scene?
Yes. Your father was a good provider. You and your sister had everything you ever needed.
Not quite everything, Mom.
Father loves you, Jake. He just isn't very demonstrative of his feelings.
He was pretty demonstrative when he had that leather belt in his hand.
That happened once or twice. That's the way we did things back then.
It was the 80s, Mom, not the fucking dark ages.
But that's the way we were raised. But a child was out of line, you disciplined him.
You never hit me once.
No, that was your father's rule. We decided
His
that was
role?
the way it should be.
Well, that was your first mistake. Maybe your second. Maybe having me was your first.
How can you say that? We were thrilled when you were born.
I just have trouble wrapping my head around it. Like, why would someone have a kid and then spend most of that kid's childhood just terrorizing them?
He did not terrorize you.
He kind of did, Mom.
Well, I don't think that was his intention. He was just so stressed from working and
Please report to radiology for consultation. Dr. Brown to radiology.
maybe I should have intervened more.
I didn't come here to upset you. I know how much you love him.
He's the only man I've ever been with. We weathered a lot of storms together.
You get through this one, too.
No, you're not listening to me, Jake. This is it, I can tell.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
Well, then all the more reason you should be in there with him.
I can still picture him with you at the cottage. You jumping off the dock into the lake. You love swimming.
I still do.
Yeah.
Mom, I'm not saying there weren't good times. It's just that the bad ones are what stand out for me.
I'm sure your father has some regrets.
He's so calm with Sarah's kids. You know? When they get out of line, he says they're just boys being boys.
It's the truth.
And then why was I treated like some kind of demon child?
No, it's different with grandchildren. You can leave.
What?
Well, you feel less responsibility, so you can have fun and then go home.
I always felt like I was being punished just for being myself.
I'm sure your father would apologize to you if he could.
Never heard him say it. Never even heard him say, I love you.
Well, I'll say it. He loves you, Jake.
You know, I never thought it was the gay thing.
Oh,
but
no, it's not the gay thing.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
Maybe he always knew. Like, maybe he was afraid that I would grow up to be gay.
Well, unfortunately, you don't get to choose your family.
You know, actually, some people think that you choose the lessons you need to learn by picking out your family before you're born.
Well, I guess we both needed to learn some important ones.
Maybe we can do it together.
What?
Go in there to see him. I think we can do it together.
Yeah, okay.
you.